The causes of life's complexity. 1. Relying on other people to make us happy. Believe it, basing your happiness on the actions of others will only ruin your present. Recognize that true joy comes from within, and that losing yourself in this race can only be detrimental to your health. It's time to look within if your partner or spouse or family members are the cause of your unhappiness. 2. Attempting to control over everything. We can also complicate our lives by trying to be in control of everything. The complexity of the world is something we cannot control, regardless of whether we fear stopping something from happening or losing someone we care about. It is necessary to break from the cycle of fear and carry a positive outlook with high acceptance power. 3. Constantly worrying. Do you know that when we are stressed or worry constantly, we let our precious energy drain away ineffectively? You end up making your life more difficult if you worry more and overthink a combination of particular things. In these situations, you should try to avoid thinking that life is complicated and instead engage in breathing exercises, journaling, listening to music, meditating, etc. 4. Complexity receives more attention than simplicity. Every time there is a significant change in our lives, we have a propensity to become anxious and concentrate more on the changes themselves, than on how they can be seamlessly incorporated into the routine. For instance, when a pandemic made it difficult for us to carry out our daily tasks outside the home, most of us cursed the situation rather than remaining calm and patiently seeking solutions. Because we overlook 90% of simple solutions and become mired in 10% of complexity when confronted with overwhelming amounts of information, this complexity is also known as complexity bias. 5. Dramatic and toxic individuals. Your life is going through an emotionally draining phase, if there are dramatic or toxic people in it who just like to stir up drama. To escape the trap of negativity, avoid toxic relationships or simply stop reacting to such people. Life becomes simpler for you to navigate once you do so. How to stop making life too difficult. 1. Putting off tasks until the last minute causes a lot of stress because you end up forgetting many crucial things. Because of this, you must make sure that your work is scheduled, that you have a to-do list, and that you have realistic deadlines. 2. Refrain from trying to change people because you simply cannot. Your life will improve as you learn to accept other people for who they are. You can choose to be with someone or avoid them, but make sure that any plans you have to change them are abandoned. 3. Recognize that you are a work in progress and that you will continue to develop and change as time goes on. The value of your diligent work, however, will be lost if you believe you are not good enough during the change process. Additionally, you are making your life more difficult in the long run by doing that. 4. Avoid being materialistic because society's norms are based on quantity, which is undoubtedly overrated. Focus on the quality of your friends and experiences rather than chasing after money and fancy things. 5. Another way to reduce complexity is through clear communication. Many people are still unaware of the fact that clear communication can prevent issues like miscommunication or misinterpretation. 6. Be honest with yourself, as lying, cheating, stealing, and acting solely for one's own benefit are some of the major causes of complications. If honesty is not kept in mind, it will only cause you to worry about being discovered and losing what you have obtained illegally. 7. Refuse to participate in anything that is either out of your reach or in which you have no interest. You'll let yourself down if you keep saying yes to everyone. Therefore, concentrate on opportunities that can actually make it worthwhile and reveal a happier side to you.